Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is another card of the day reading, but it's pick a card reading style. I know you guys have been loving to get your own personal message for each day, so here we go. Also wanted to let you guys know I've been working very hard on your personal readings, June readings. Just stay patient, please. I know it's July now, and you guys are probably like, well, what the heck, where's my reading? I do have a lot of purchases now, and so it does take me a couple weeks to get you guys your message, and I think it does say that on my website. So please just be patient. I'm working really hard. It's why you guys haven't been seeing me very much on the channel lately, because my priority has been getting you guys your personal messages. And for any of you guys out there in the future who would like to receive a reading that's a lot faster, I do now have this thing called emergency reading where you can receive your reading within 3 days. It costs a little bit more than my in-depth message. It's just like $10 more, but you do get an hour-long message and then a free follow-up question. So I made that so I didn't have to raise my prices, because I'm at the point where I'm starting to get into 11,000 followers, 12,000 followers. I'm very excited it's growing, but that does mean more people wanting readings. And at this point, I've researched other YouTubers. They usually just start making all of their readings $100, which makes sense because there's a high volume of people who want readings. Only so much one person can do, but I decided to just keep my prices the same and kind of extend your wait time so that you guys can still be able to take advantage of these lower prices. I don't think you should have to pay $1 million to be able to get a reading from a psychic. But just like when I go to my psychic, I sometimes show up and she doesn't have any spots, and I try to see on her calendar when she's free, and sometimes I have to wait a month, or sometimes I have to wait a few weeks to get an opening. So I'm really happy that I am in such a high demand, but I'm also kind of sad because I wish I could get you guys your reading in like a day or two like I used to be able to when I only had like 1,000 followers. But that's just not feasible anymore. So that is why I have kind of compromised and created my emergency reading. So check it out if you guys are interested, and if you would like to purchase a reading, head over to promiseharmony.com/services. I always make sure that it's well worth your while, and thank you to all of my sponsors and purchases for your patience and also for your support, because all of the readings you guys purchase from me are enabling me to make more free content and enabling me to be able to have the time to do this as my job. So I'm just so thankful, and I can't wait to get you guys your readings. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and choose a crystal or a card deck. Number 1, the love deck. If you're really looking for a love message, I would suggest you choose this one with the blue lace agate. Number 2, my enchanted tarot with my adventurine crystal. Or number 3, my wildwood deck with the quartz. So go ahead and choose 1, 2, or 3, and we will get started. So your message for today, if you choose number 1, the love deck, let's see what's going on here. So what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys who chose this is that there is a new love coming. Maybe you're a little bit worried because you're wondering about somebody from the past, or an ex or something like that. This could mean potentially that there's like a reawakening of like a new love in an old relationship. But honestly, for most of you guys, I think this means really just let go of your expectations, because it's possible that someone completely new is coming into your life. If you've been single for a while, this is a message to really work on your finances and career and to start moving towards your dreams. We've talked about this many times on the channel. When you get into alignment with your truth, which means following your hunches and your dreams and taking steps and action towards your goals and your inner guidance, that puts you into alignment with the people, the places, the things, the situations that are meant for you. And so I saw this on my path. As soon as I started to make these Rainbow Harmony videos and I started working towards my dream of becoming a fashion stylist, saving up money, moving to the city, hitting up people to collaborate with, just making vision boards and starting to create videos and content and put them up on YouTube, I started meeting all of these really awesome people that were kind of spiritual, people that were creative, makeup artists, photographers. It's just really cool how all of this aligned, and I started to really meet my true tribe. And then I met you guys. I met you guys on the channel. You guys are all so amazing. all of the beautiful comments you leave for me, all the appreciation that's coming out. I really feel like I have a new family now. Seriously, I'm like about to cry. You guys have no idea how amazing this connection I have with you guys is. I appreciate you guys just as much. I'm sending just as much love and light out to you guys, and I'm so thankful that following my dreams led me to this path, and that's how I know it's going to happen for you guys. So if you're single right now, it's probably a message that you need to be moving towards your dreams. And it's so easy to just kind of want to wait around and stay in your routine because that's safe and that's secure and that's what you know. And sometimes also the tendency we have to kind of wait for somebody to save us, because love is so amazing. When you fall in love with someone, it's just like, it takes you to another place, but take yourself to another place first, and then allow your love relationship to just be the cherry on top to your already amazing life. You guys know that's a big quote I have on the channel, is work on yourself, create a paradise for yourself in your life, take the reins, become the master creator of your life, and create a beautiful place to be able to share with your lover. You know, don't wait for them to come along and save you from everything, because you will be disappointed. In my relationship, honestly, I waited for that with my husband. I waited for him to come and save me, and he did. He quite literally saved me from my abusive situation I was in and helped make my life better. But then there came this point where I realized it wasn't enough, and I think that's because I learned that I have to save myself. Even if my husband was incredible and amazing and helping me with things and cooking me awesome food, shout out to John. He's actually in the room right now listening to me record this reading. Your food is so amazing. I love it. He makes the most amazing food, you guys. It's ridiculous. And it's helped me actually lose weight because he cooks really healthy food and always tells me to stay away from the unhealthy food. But, you know, even if they're amazing and they do everything for you and you have so much fun with them and they're like lifting you up and stuff, there's still an aspect of you that's going to be unfulfilled, because truly only you can fill that void. So if you wait around for a lover to come, sometimes they do come, but then it's like still not enough. Even if they tell you they love you, even if they marry you, even if they do all the things, like it's never going to be enough. And you're going to just keep wanting the next thing, keep wanting the next thing, until you realize you have to fulfill that void through your own self-love, through your own self-care. And to me, I really think self-love is basically meeting your needs and also following your dreams. I think when you love yourself enough to know you're worthy and that you're valuable and that you do have a purpose and a mission here, and your dreams are what's supposed to lead you to that. And so I just think that they're telling you this new love is worth waiting for, to let go of control issues. This is the most annoying card in the deck. I always feel so embarrassed when I pull this for people, when they're like, who's my soulmate, when they're gonna come, who's my twin flame, and then I pull this. I'm like, well, let go of control issues. Basically, you need to allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't resist, don't push. I mean, if you're being given guidance to put yourself up on an online dating site, or to say yes to that person's invitation to go out to lunch, or to flirt with that new person at your office, go for it. But don't try to force it. Don't try to control it. Don't obsess over it. Just allow it to happen naturally, because this new love is going to be worth waiting for. And there's going to be a lot of passion between you and this person that's coming in. And it's possible you could meet them at your job, some of you guys, but at the same time, I think this is just saying there's a connection between your finances and career. And once you create more of a foundation for yourself and you're moving towards your gifts and your dreams, you're going to find a soulmate and a twin flame. And I see this a lot with my clients. I'll be coaching them on their finances and their career, and they're taking these steps, and then all of a sudden they like hit me up and they're like, oh my God, I just met this guy, or I just met this girl. And I'm like, it makes total sense to me, because like your energy gets into alignment, and then bam, that's when your soulmate comes. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that when you're out of alignment, and you're stuck in that mentality of just being upset about your life, being frustrated, feeling depressed, feeling down, you know, going to your job, getting the junk food, Netflix and chill, waking up, doing it all over again, going out with your coworkers, talking shit about people and about your boss, and then, you know, watching drama TV shows, and then, you know, eating unhealthy food once again. All this kind of goes together and creates this vortex of energy around you that's repelling. And then you don't like the way you look in the mirror, then you don't feel good about yourself, then you're just like, what is life anyways? You got to start with the little changes, drinking more water, eating more organic fruits and vegetables, going to the gym, or just doing a little bit of yoga, or going on a walk in the morning or in the evening, telling those gossip coworkers, you know what, I'm busy tonight, and then go home and research like how you can start your business or how you can take the first step, or making a vision board of what you want in your life. And you take one step, the next step comes to you. And I think that the energy for today is all about this. Just focusing on your passions will bring you passion. And I think that once you guys start to kind of clean up your life a little bit, maybe even literally, if you have energy today, get rid of clutter. I've been getting a lot of messages about that lately. I'm actually working on this right now because I'm getting ready to move again to India. And so, by the way, if anybody's wondering, I'm going to Goa, India. So hopefully I can see you guys there. Going to the beach. I'm very excited. But yeah, I've been like getting rid of stuff and getting ready to pack and kind of cleaning up clutter and stuff. And so this is an energy I think is going around for many of us right now. I think that's literally going to help you actually feel better and feel more confident and kind of free up some energy around you. Be ready to accept new energy into your life, because this is something completely new that's coming in the relationships for you. So I hope, or if you're in a relationship, this could be talking about a renewal of love. And maybe once you just keep focusing on this right here, could make you feel a little bit more confident with you and your partner, maybe less fighting. So I hope that helps you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light for today. Peace out. So if you chose number 2, the Adventurine, and you chose my Enchanted Tarot deck, let's see what's coming out. So very interesting. 4 of Hearts. This is actually about you being at a place in your life where you are reevaluating a lot. And so it's pretty cool to see the 3 of Hearts right next to it, which is a positive message. But this one is kind of about saying you've been really bored and dissatisfied with where your path is led in life. And so you've been taking this time to kind of withdraw and go within and kind of think from the heart. And they're saying you have the ability to change your future. It's time to really reevaluate your life, where you've been and where you're going, and think about what path you're actually taking. Sometimes it's good to just go with the flow and let life lead you, but it's a balance, because you also want to make sure that you're the one who's in the control of your life. This is what we're doing. We're co-creating, we're partnering with the universe. So sometimes it is good to kind of surrender and let go and let God, but other times it's important to take the reins. And I think that's where you're at right now, deciding, you know what, I'm going to take the reins, I'm going to make some different choices, I'm going to kind of steer in a different direction here, just slightly. And so you need to realize what your values are. You need to realize, what is important to me right now? Am I working and working and working just for like this, piece of pie that's just going to disappear in a second after I take the first few bites, Is what you're working for really gonna have those lasting effects? Because you do have the idea to make changes. I think a lot of you guys who are watching really want to be an entrepreneur and really want to start your own business, or really want to create change, or really want to give back and do some kind of charity work, really want to heal and use your gifts. And I want you guys to think of really innovative ways to do this, especially using technology. It's so incredible that through using technology, I've been able to connect with you guys and to share my gifts. What can you guys do using technology? Can you think of your own way to connect with people? Maybe you can make your own community. Maybe you can sell some type of product or service that's going to help others. What's your big idea? What are your values? What message do you want to get across? What is your mission? Start thinking about that. They're saying you might not really want to be spending time today doing social activities. Maybe you're still feeling kind of withdrawn. But they're saying, basically you just need to reevaluate things. And maybe you're just feeling sad because you've been through some unsuitable relationships and you're just left feeling really empty. And you're wanting like a more spiritual love. And you're realizing your goals are starting to become a lot more emotional than physical. And so you really want a love of passion, and I'm seeing this coming into your life. Next, we're seeing the Three of Hearts, which is a total change of energy. And so they're saying, get ready, because really soon you're going to be manifesting these things through spending this time within, figuring out what you want, and kind of mourning and getting like figuring out what your values are. And I want to say, sometimes it does kind of take this time of feeling bored and dissatisfied to figure out what you want. That's kind of where I was a couple years ago before I started Rainbow Harmony. I was bored, I was dissatisfied, I was quite literally depressed in my bed, crying all the time and like mourning this loss that had happened in my life. You guys know I was a victim of abuse, and I was kind of going through that and healing from that and becoming conscious of that. And that's when I realized like something in my life needs to change. Like I just can't keep going on autopilot anymore. I can't just keep just taking whatever's handed to me and begging for the crumbs. Like I need to set my sights higher. Like I need to create something for my life. I need to realize like I have these gifts and these talents for a reason. And so I finally decided, okay, I'm gonna do something. Like I'm so passionate about this healing journey. I've learned so much. Like I've been healing people for years. Like I need to start something. And bam, that's when I decided to start Rainbow Harmony. And I started it in my bed. You guys probably could see the first couple of videos is literally my legs with a blanket over them and cards, because I was so exhausted I couldn't even get out of bed. So I want you guys to know you can start wherever you are. Even if you're in bed, you can still draw and sketch like ideas and write lists and make a vision board and start dreaming of the life you want to have for yourself. You can start doing meditations and clearing your energy and affirmations, because that is what I did to help clear out all that dark energy that was around me, telling me I wasn't good enough, I wasn't worthy, I couldn't do it. You've got to reprogram your subconscious mind. That's how it works here. Your brain is like a computer. I've been talking about this a lot lately, actually, with my coaching clients. Shout out to my coaching clients. If you're interested, I will have more spots open next month. I'm totally booked right now with that. But my coaching clients and I this week, if you guys are watching, shout out to you. We've been talking a lot about the brain being like the computer, and how you just accept all of this negative programming from your society, maybe from the people you grew up with, maybe from if you had toxic family, maybe if you had toxic friends, or maybe teachers at school or whatever. Just it kind of gets into your head over a while that you're not worthy, you're not going to make the cut, you're not good enough. And so listening to affirmations that tell you that you are worthy will help. Just YouTube here, affirmations. My favorite channel for affirmations is Jason Stevenson. I absolutely love his channel. His affirmations changed my life. And also meditations. You guys all know that I love Michael Seeley's meditations here on YouTube as well. This is going to help you kind of open your mind. And if you're exhausted and you're tired, all you got to do is just pop your headphones in. Meditation is pretty much like sleeping anyways. And affirmations, it doesn't take any work other than just like your focus and you just being there in the moment with it. And if you can't focus, that's fine. Just put the affirmations on and do something else, clean your house, whatever. Search the internet, whatever you want to do, and the affirmations will just kind of subconsciously get into your brain, and over time you'll start to feel more confident. You'll start to feel better. The media is already using subliminal messages. As creepy as it sounds, there's subliminals and stuff like that all over the place. Might as well like program your own brain. Don't let the media, don't let TV and like stuff like that do it for you. Take charge of what's going into your mind, into your brain. And so I really see for you what's coming is joy and creativity and happiness. So through this time of reevaluation and kind of just figuring out what you want, maybe even a bit of a depression, you're going to actually realize what you want. Just like when I was like, you know what, I'm going to start Rainbow Harmony. I'm going to do something about this. That decision didn't come overnight. It took from like a year or two of me just like going through that reevaluation period, kind of purging stuff and figuring stuff out and like mourning the loss of what had happened to me. And so that kind of stuff does take time. And so they're saying take your time, but you're gonna start feeling a lot more grateful for the life that you already have and realizing, wow, like, okay, maybe a bunch of crap has happened to me, maybe I've hit rock bottom, but I am still myself. No matter what's happened, I haven't lost me. And I'm the most powerful thing, you know, in my whole life. Like, I'm the one who can have the power to be able to get myself out of here. And rock bottom is the perfect place to start, you know? And you can actually realize that you are not who you are in vain. You need to start realizing that your unique gifts and talents are beautiful and are powerful and are very needed at this time on the planet. No one else is you. And so soon you're going to start finding yourself surrounded by a lot more supportive people as you share your truth, as you start taking action towards these goals. And it's going to be a really pleasant time. And so you'll be able to share, you'll be able to celebrate, you'll be able to have fun. I see this coming into your life. And so this is also a message about hospitality and friendship. Maybe today's a good day to get your friends together and just to kind of forget about stuff and have fun. And then Queen of Pentacles. Let's see. This is all about being aware of the people who are less fortunate, and realizing that you are a healer. And, you want to be social, but at the same time, you want to make sure you also protect your energy to be able to work with your sharing and your healing. This is also saying maybe you're really gifted and you love artists and you love musicians and you love theatrical performances. So it's talking about surrounding yourself by people like that. And also saying maybe have a party or attend a party or something today. And so, yeah, a lot of different messages coming out. Some of you guys may not be feeling like that, but maybe this is a message saying after you go through this period of reevaluation, there's going to be a huge time of, social gathering and fun and excitement. And so maybe it's good that you're kind of resting and kind of getting prepared for this. And I once again see this in my own life because I spent so many years in this small town, and as an Aquarius, I was just so over it. I wanted to be where the people were, like that Little Mermaid song. I want to go where the people are. That is so me. And so I look back and realize, you know what, maybe it was good that I spent so much time on my own, just kind of resting, figuring stuff out, because now I'm constantly surrounded by people online, in real life, always meeting new people, always going where the people are. And so sometimes it's good to just kind of rest a little bit and kind of spend time in solitude, figure out what your deal is, and then you can go out and be ready to make the right kind of people that are more on your vibe. So I hope that this message resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light for the day. Peace out. Now, for those of you guys who chose the Quartz or my Wildwood deck, very interesting spread of cards we have here. So first of all, maybe this is a message about some people who are like twin flames and soulmates who are really wondering when union is coming. I've been talking to so many of you guys and you're just like, I've been waiting forever. And we've been talking a lot about the planets and how like some of these retrogrades have really been keeping people kind of apart from being able to connect in love. And so there has been kind of an injustice with you being able to have this reunion. And I think the Spirit's just saying like, happiness is coming, but you need to be on your own for just a little while longer to continue going through like this death cycle, to let go of people, places, things, situations that aren't meant for you. But overall, yes, this is going to happen. You need to have faith. Others of you guys, that message doesn't apply. This could be talking about friends. Maybe there's been some kind of injustice in your friend cycle, people backstabbing you, being jealous, or maybe you just don't have many friends and you're just like giving up on making friends. And I've been kind of going through this personally myself. Like I'm terrified of making friends sometimes just because I've had so many just weird things happen in friendships. But I don't think you should ever give up. I think connection is one of the reasons that we're here on this planet, and you can't expect people to be perfect. At the same time, you need to start learning how to recognize abusers and also how to have strong and healthy boundaries so that you don't have to allow yourself to become entangled with any energy that's not vibrating with you, and learning how to trust your intuition and your gut on who's safe and who's not. YouTube has so many amazing resources for this. I'm probably going to post some videos on this soon. I've really been wanting to talk more about abuse, toxic relationships, how to protect yourself as an empath and stuff like that. But just Google those topics and YouTube them. You'll find some really great speakers talking about it to kind of help you. It's really important to educate yourself on this. But I do feel like very soon many people are going to start becoming united with more people that are in their tribe and getting connected with this, especially if you're praying and you're setting intentions for this. I also see that it's time to make a decision. Some of you guys, there's a man that you need to let go of in your life, somebody who you might just feel for, and you might have a really strong emotions for them, but they've just been through too much, and you know, there's a lot of mystery around them, and they're kind of in and out of your life, back and forth. They can't commit. They don't want to really like be present with you, and like they only want one thing from you, or maybe they only show up when they want something, or like maybe they're being manipulative. And so trust yourself on whoever this is. Maybe you thought there was an opportunity here, but they're saying you need to make a decision to let this person go for your own peace and happiness, okay? There's a lot of messages coming out of this one. Maybe not all of them apply to you, okay? For the rest of you guys, if that doesn't apply, I am seeing like today, there's definitely this vibe of happiness. There's definitely a message that there's a lot to receive today, so just be present. Some of us are really starting to think of new ideas. We're starting to think like, man, I think I'm ready to do this thing and like finally put myself out there. And especially my coaching clients, I've noticed the past day or two, everybody's been like, okay, what's next? Like, I'm ready, like, let's jump in, you know? And I think that's part of where we're at in the moon cycle right now with the balsamic moon. We're kind of supposed to be resting right now, but a new moon cycle is coming, so we're automatically starting to think about what our new intentions are, how we want to move forward. My word of caution is just don't jump in too fast. Maybe just dip a toe in right now. Don't do anything don't set too high of goals for yourself, because although you might be feeling ambitious, the energy isn't ripe yet for these big risks. So just take it little by little, step by step, dip your toe in. Don't force yourself to do anything too crazy right now. It's a good sign that your self-respect is growing, and there's a lot of support coming out for you for the next changes you want to make in your life. So a lot of different messages on this one. Maybe only part of it resonates. It'd be interesting to see if all of this ends up resonating with somebody, because I feel like this was a very specific message meant for just a couple people, and then parts of it were like meant for you guys. So definitely let me know what you think. But I hope that this resonates with all of you guys. I'm going to have so many more videos coming for you. I'm leaving for India in 2 days. I couldn't be more excited. I'm ready for the rain. It's so dry here, and it's like 106 degrees. So hearing that it's going to be like 85 or 90 degrees in India, I'm just like, oh my God, it's going to be so cold. I might need to pack a sweater. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm so ready for it. I'm ready for the rain. I'm ready to play in the ocean. I'm ready to go play in rivers. I'm ready to go ride on a motorcycle. Oh my God, that's like the way you get around, is like on a scooter or a motorcycle. My partner's kind of scared. He says he's not gonna let me drive because he's scared of my driving. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll try to drive just once. I promise I won't die, you guys. I'm gonna be okay. Don't worry, I won't drink the water. And hopefully I won't get a million mosquito bites, but all in all, I'm actually very excited to be going to India. I just feel such a beautiful, warm energy there, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on everything. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.